And you need to do tax return in the UK. Hi, my name is Anupam Saha. I am an accountant. I regularly upload video in my YouTube, TikTok and Facebook regarding how to save tax. If you want to save tax, please follow me in YouTube, TikTok and Facebook. Today, I will talk about what is tax return, when you need to do tax return, and who need to do tax return. So what is tax return? Tax return is a summary of all your income and expenses during the tax year from 6th of April to 5th of April, which you need to declare to HMRC every year by 31st January. By when you need to register for tax, UTR or tax return. For example, you start earning self-employed income from January 2024, but in that case, you need to register for UTR by 31st October that 2024. Now, who need to do tax return? There are many reasons you need to do a tax return, but here I'm going to talk about very common one. If you have the following income from last year, 6th of April 2023 to 5th of April 2024, you need to do tax return. For example, if you were a self-employed as a sole trader, you were a partner in a partnership business, you had a total taxable income of more than 150K per year, you are a director of a limited company, you had a capital gain tax when you dispose something which increase in value, you had to pay high income child benefit charge. You may also need to do a tax return if you had untaxed income in last year. For example, if you have a rental income, if you have a dividend income, if you had a tips and commission income, if you had a saving income, if you had any kind of foreign income, if you have a state pension income. Apart from that, you might need to do tax return if HMRC issued a notice to you to do your tax return. Now, question is when you don't need to do tax return. If you have a self-employed gross income less than £1,000 in a year, you don't need to do tax return. In a first £1,000 income from your rental income, if you don't claim the rent room relief scheme, you don't need to do tax return. Income from any tax exempt account like ISA, dividend from a company if it is less than 500 in a year, some kind of a state benefit doesn't need to do tax return. Now, if you win a national lottery, you don't need to do a tax return. If you have a premium bond, you don't need to do tax return. If you have a lodger in your house and if your income is less than 7,500 per year, and you don't need to do tax return. This is just guideline. Still, if you have income more than £1,000, I recommend you to consult your accountant or a tax advisor. Still, you need any help, please contact me.